Hi, this is DeAnna, and we're going to do a quick yoga series on undoing digital damage. For those of you that sit a lot during the day, we need to undo all of that rounding that we do, tight hip flexors, tight chest, overstretching the shoulders, all of these things that cause pain in the back, neck, wrist, all these different areas. So we're going to do a morning practice, and I'm also going to do a video on an evening practice. So here we go. So for this series, we're going to need a strap, or if you don't have a strap, you can grab a towel or even an old tie, a long sock, whatever you have handy. So we're going to start to come into mountain pose, and the thing with our digital postures is we start to round. Okay, so we're going to start to bring this inner structure in. So we're going to root down through the feet and lift up through the crown of the head, extending through the fingertips. So as we do this, I'm going to rotate the palms forward, opening up the chest. Just start to undo, again, all of that rounding. And then from there, maybe take the feet out a little bit wider apart. And just maybe close your eyes, begin to shift forward and back, side to side. And because this is a morning practice, we want to start to bring some vitality into the lungs, inhaling through the nose, fill them up. Exhale, empty the lungs through the mouth. Couple more, just like that. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more, inhale. Exhale through the mouth. So beginning to inhale and exhale through the nose. Opening your eyes if you'd like. You can keep them closed, whatever feels best. You start to feel the breath, bring that vitality through every cell of the body. So as you inhale, you're going to feel your body expand and open. And awakening for the day, and as you exhale, you're rooting down through the feet. Feel a little bit more grounded, a little bit more supported, staying in the present moment. And then from there, we just begin to kind of twist side to side. So you want to get your spine moving in every single direction every morning. It's like the powerhouse of the energy for the body. Maybe open the legs wider if that feels okay. And if you're not dizzy, sometimes this makes people dizzy. If you're dizzy, just look forward instead of looking side to side. If you want to add a little bit more, we're going to bend into one knee and shift to the side. As you come to stillness, bring your gaze forward, rest of the spine follows. I'm going to bring those feet in, heel them in. You're going to root down through the feet. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, to bring these cactus arms, then take the elbows back slightly. And inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, elbows in. Couple more just like that. So I'm keeping my sternum, my chest nice and open. You're working on that range of motion. Maybe the elbows come back behind a little bit more. And then now that we have it going on in the shoulders, we're going to start to open up the hip flexors. So continuing with this cactus breath here. We start to take that energy all the way into the hip flexors. So I'm going to lift up from my foot all the way up through the front side of my body, so I'm getting into the hip flexor. So I'm going to inhale, reach up. Exhale, elbows back. Maybe lift up through that lower belly, add a little bit more of a back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Now as I'm back bending, I'm focusing from my feet all the way up through the crown of my head rather than just letting the spine fall back. Couple more just like that. You might feel that upper back start to work. So we're going to build the upper back as we stretch the chest, undoing that digital damage. Inhale up, bend into your knees. You're going to bring those hands to your thighs. Now without moving the elbows, you're just going to undulate the spine. As you inhale, reach the heart forward, take the tailbone back. Exhale, round, chin to chest. Inhale, forward. Exhale, round. Couple more just like that, and stay with the breath. The best stress relief is calming that breath down, finding that pause in between the inhale and the exhale. And just sitting at your desk all day, you can use that breath and it can help a little bit. Root down through the feet, inhale, rise, back up. And then exhale, we're going to take your right hand behind, left arm reaches. So I'm going to turn around so you can see what this looks like. So I'm just slightly lifting up through my heart and drawing that elbow in a little bit. And then just take your right ear to your shoulder. You're going to start to feel that opening in the left side of the neck. And this is also a step right here. You could do this seated, like at your desk if you'd like. Inhale, come back to center, reach the arms up. Exhale, take that cactus arms, lift through the heart, open the hips. Inhale, reach. And again, I'm going to grab one of my elbow, lift through the heart, try to draw that left elbow in. And then ear to shoulder. So you're breathing space into this right side. So inhale where you feel tension, exhale, see if you can let it melt away. And inhale, when to come back to neutral, reach those arms up. And exhale to bend into your knees and fold, belly, ribs, chest. So if you're doing this in the morning, it might be your first forward fold. So you want to make sure that you're not rounding into your spine. You want to keep this chest nice and open, rotating the pelvis around the femur bones. Now maybe your knees stay bent. Maybe you're engaging your thigh muscles as the knees straighten a little or a lot. And just maybe start to move side to side, and start to get into that side body a little bit. And then grabbing your strap, we're going to root down through the feet. Keep the spine long, press into the feet. Inhale, rise. I'm going to take your strap behind you, or whatever it is that you have. Maybe your hands come together, maybe they're further apart. I always like to start with my hands further apart. There's a little bit more opportunity for the natural range of motion for your body. So you're going to bend your knees, exhale, fold, belly, ribs, chest. And then just kind of let gravity take over a little bit. You're still holding on, so you've got the structure in the shoulder girdle. Now, you can start to walk your hands closer. Maybe your hands touch, maybe they don't. But if your hands are very, very low, or you're bending into your elbows, keep your strap. Just a couple more breaths here. And you slowly release that strap. You're going to root down through the feet. Inhale, rise all the way up. And then from there, as you exhale, fold, maybe you bend, belly, ribs, chest. I'm going to take the hands in the air, step it back, coming into tabletop position. So we can get, as we open up the chest, we also want to add a little bit of structure and support. So practicing knee down plank or full plank, your choice. So if your knees are down, take the knees slightly back, engage the belly, press through the palms, reach to the crown of the head. Now, if you sit at the desk a lot, sometimes those wrists will bother you. So if you find that that's the case, you might not want to hold as long. Just kind of come in and out. Again, your choice, knees down or up. Now stay with your breath. Big inhale. Get that vitality moving through the body. Exhale, press the earth away. Couple more. And bring those knees down. Exhale, press back, child's pose. You get long in the side body. And from here, you're going to slowly walk your hands to the right. Draw that left hip away from the left shoulders, getting into that side body, breathing space into the ribs. So the more you open up all of these muscles around the diaphragm, the ribs, the diaphragm's going to be able to move a little bit more. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, walk it to the other side. So we're going to draw that right hip away from that right wrist. And kind of an opposing action as you move those two areas away from one another. And slowly come back to center, all the way up. So from here, we're going to draw that left leg behind. We're going to flex that foot. Engage the belly, and then exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach that leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, knee to nose. I'm going to bring that foot all the way through into a low lunge. Now you want the knee above the ankle or look slightly behind it. This knee, you might be here, you might be way back. You can even take a towel underneath that back leg, that back knee if you'd like. And from here, we're going to draw your right hand to the earth or block if you'd like. Inhale, reach it forward. Exhale, reach it back. Kind of come into a couple of shoulder openers. You can add a little bit of that cactus arm if you'd like. Bringing that hand down, shift it back. The heart is lifting, so resist the urge to round. So we round all day, so we're trying to keep that heart nice and open. You grab your blocks on either side if you'd like. And exhale, sink the hips forward. We're going to curl the toe under, step it back. So once again, plank or knee down plank. Your choice. Again, this is going to build heat, vitality, energy. As a morning practice, we want a little bit more activity. This time, as you lower slowly, I'm going to come all the way down. Hands underneath the shoulders, tops of the feet down, and press through the palms. Feel free to stay low. So you don't want to feel this in the lower back, it's more upper back. So we want to start to build at that upper back because we're overstretching it when we sit too much. So palms are up maybe, or maybe they're on the ground, your choice, and you're breathing. Now if you're breathing, your body is going to kind of ebb and flow up and down. So as I inhale, my body lifts. As I exhale, I sink. Hands underneath the shoulders, exhale, press it back. Child's pose. Coming all the way back up to tabletop position. And maybe this time take your fingertips towards your knees. And move back and forth. Fingertips away, side to side. Fingertips in towards the midline. And bring them forward again. Right leg behind. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach the leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Bring that foot all the way through. So again, knee above the ankle or slightly behind. Left hand to a block of the earth. Should inhale, reach. Exhale, reach it back. So as I'm coming into the twist, I can start to work on that cactus, opening up the shoulders. So you got this balance of stability in the shoulders, flexibility, range of motion is going to vary. At the same time, working on opening up those hip flexors that get tight from being seated all day. Hand to the earth. Curl the toes under. Step it back, this time downward facing. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Then you can always come back down onto that right knee if you'd like. Inhale, reach the leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it all the way through. Root to rise, crescent. Exhale, take those elbows back. Inhale, reach forward. Lift it up. Get long, so flow with your breath. Now from there, inhale, reach up, open up, warrior two. Maybe straighten and bend that front knee. To really start to get into the adductors here that we need to do when we're seated a lot. Turn the front palm up, inhale, reach back. Exhale, side angle, forearm to the thigh, top hand to your hip, or reach the arm up or over. Maybe the bottom arm comes down. You resist the urge to come all the way down, so much so that top shoulder rolls. Remember, we want to keep the chest open. So you're shining the sternum away from the foot and the foot away from the sternum, the opposing action. Now from here, you can hold or add a little flowing movement. Press through the feet, inhale, rise, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale all the way down. Step it back, downward facing. Big cleansing breath. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Again, you can come down onto that left knee like you did in the beginning if you'd like. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it forward, root to rise, build that crescent. So I'm lifting up out of that pelvic floor. Okay, so if you're dipping into that left side, lift up, engage that left thigh muscle. Lift through the heart, find that structure. You can add the cactus arms if you'd like, right? Or take them behind you. More intensity, the arms are up. Less intensity, the arms come down. Once again, add some flowing movement. For the inhale, reach forward, get long, and rise. It's kind of like moving energy. Hopefully you feel like you're waking up. Next time, inhale, warrior two. And again, maybe hold or add some bends. Make sure that front knee stays behind the ankle or maybe directly above. Turn the front palm up, inhale, reverse. Okay, you're gazing forward, up or back, it doesn't matter, whatever feels best for your neck. Right, the head's heavy and we've overstretched the neck and the shoulders. So holding the head in a certain position may not feel great, so you want to find that place that feels nice. Exhale, side angle. So again, forearm to the thigh, bottom hand down. Top hand at the hip, looking over your shoulder. Again, keeping the shoulders stacked. So the heart is opening. So we're going to opening up that chest and building that upper back. Your arm can go up or over ear. Now feel free to hold or add the flowing movement. Root down, inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale. Hands to the earth. Step it back. Hold. So once again, you have your plank. On an exhale, slowly lower. So chaturanga if you have that, or all the way down. Press through the palms, lift through the heart. And this time, maybe adding on if you'd like. So you come into those cactus arms, and just squeeze the shoulder blades towards one another, elbows in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. So again, building that upper back. As you open the chest. Hands underneath the shoulders, exhale, press back. Child's pose, cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And inhale to slowly rise and come up to a seated position. Now, one of the biggest things about when you're in the seated posture all day, the hip flexors are tight, go straight into that lower back, and that's where our lower back pain comes from. So you want to either sit on a block or bolster, blanket, whatever you have. In general, when you're seated, and this is going to help whether you're practicing yoga or not, you want your knees below the hips. Okay? So as your knees come below the hips, it starts to release those hip flexors for you, so you don't even have to think about it. So notice how you sit in the chair at work, on your couch, whatever it is, and if you start by elevating the hips above the knees, you're going to get some release. So holding there, we're going to lift up through the crown of the head. Inhale, reach the arms up. Interlace the fingers, press through the palms. We can do a little side bend again. So side, inhale up, exhale side. Inhale up. Just going to bring the palms forward and round into the shoulders, chin to chest. Inhale, rise, look up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. I'm going to stick those hands behind. I'm going to come off whatever you're sitting on if you are on anything. I'm going to take one leg in front of you and remember which one that is. Inhale, lengthen through the spine as you exhale, fold. So resist the urge to round into your spine. Again, we want to build the upper back and open the chest. And fold wherever your range of motion is. You can bring blocks in front of you, whatever. Maybe you're way up high, maybe you're way down low. Inhale to where you feel tension, probably around the glute, the lower back, the hips a little bit, wherever you feel it. Just inhale, exhale, release that tension. Engage the belly. We're going to inhale, slowly rise, switch. Switch feet. Inhale, lift through the heart. Exhale, fold. Keep that spine long. Again, inhale where you feel tension. Exhale, let that tension go. Inhale, slowly rise. You're going to sweep those feet out in front of you. Just kind of shake them side to side. And And one last one. We bring the soles of the feet together, look through the heart, inhale here, exhale, fold. Okay, a little or a lot. And if you feel like your body has it to give, you can always extend the legs out, keeping the feet active. And as you exhale, fold. So the pelvis is rotating around the femur bone. You want to resist the urge to round into your spine. That goes straight into your back. So you want to keep that spine nice and long. If you're feeling it too much up in the groin area, bring the feet closer together or bend your knees again. Couple more breaths. And inhale, slowly rise. Okay, so it's morning practice. You're welcome to come onto your back just for a couple of minutes of breath and setting your intention, or stay in a seated position, your choice. So you're going to rotate the palms up. And then bring the palms together. And you bring the palms together in this mudra. It balances both hemispheres of the brain and it brings a sense of calm. So setting the intention for your day. You can use some kind of mantra, such as, I am present, I am productive, I'm doing my best, whatever it is. Whenever you start to veer away from that intention, you just come back to your breath. And thanks for joining me for this practice. Give me any feedback you'd like, and I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous day.